Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be short and sweet. I wanted to talk about really getting into the habit of thinking, really taking your time and mindfully considering what you want to do. I think it's so often that people kind of just roll into suggesting things, even in relationships or people coming back into your life or getting to know you, or maybe you've even, you're a little seasoned, and they just start rattling off things that what y'all gonna do. And I think because for a lot of our personalities, it is nice for someone to seem to be taking the lead or handling everything. Don't worry about it, just go with the flow, but when you really boil down to it, like at your core, when you got up this morning, was that in your plans for the day? When you looked at your week, when you thought about, where you wanted to be at the end of the month, at the end of a quarter, at the end of the year, do these little things line up to and are in sync with who you are, where you want to go, and who you want to become, who you want to be? If you're still working on some things, changing some things, improving some things. I have to do this every day. I really do. And sometimes it doesn't mean that people are trying to hold you back or control you or be manipulative, or, let's just use the opposite sex, for example, or any kind of partnership or, connection and intimate relation that you have going on. They might not even realize that they're doing this to you, where it's just kind of like, such a assumed thing that like you would be down for that, or that's what you want to do, or that's where you want to go, or that's where the direction of this is headed. All these things are, again, it's flattering, it's great, it's really sweet, but it's okay to say, let me think about it. Let me let you know. I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. And take your time. I think a lot of times, when it comes to romantic things, we are so eager and ready for it to the next step, progress, growth. And I talk a lot about that, being stagnant and someone taking you down instead of elevating you. Yes, red flags, absolutely. But when things are going too fast, or they're not in line with where you want to be. So let me use this as an example. I just re-signed this lease a couple months ago. It has not been that long, for a year. Now, I could meet the most perfect person and they fall madly in love with me and they want to be a provider. They want to step up to the plate. They want to help me, get through nursing school and take the financial load off me and all these perfect, wonderful things. He lives in Kansas City. You should move in with me, or we could da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, those are all great things. Wonderful. Oh my God, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Wow, you want to take to the next level with me and my kids. Perfect guy. But in that moment, should I jump at that if that is not in alignment with my life? What my life is, first of all, very much rooted in this community because my children go to the school. This school has everything I need as far as their before and after school care. They finally got in. There was this long, long wait list. They missed the whole entire last year. My nursing school is literally 20 minutes away. The schedule is perfect for the time slot of before and after school care. Like, everything is in sync with my life and my dreams going this way. So even though that's great, that's perfect, beautiful, I would be crazy to jump ship, not be truthful to myself, and not be honest with him and feel the pressure of, oh, what is he going to say? What is he going to think? I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say the wrong, I don't want him to take it the wrong way if I say no. Girlfriends. Girl, we're going to Las Vegas, all inclusive. It's so simple, payment plan, flights included, everything. And that this is a time that you need to be dedicated to something else. Maybe your real estate license. Maybe you're starting a new job. You're looking for a job. Maybe all these other things that could be going on in your life. Insert what you need. But, but you feel this pressure, you feel this pull, and they're like, yeah, you're going, right? in that moment, it is okay to make a conscious decision for you and your needs. Maybe it's a financial decision. Maybe it's your mental health. Maybe it's, your diet. Don't start with me. We will talk about that. Okay, parental controls, time limits, all that stuff. Okay. Maybe it's, maybe you're on a diet. You know that if you go to Las Vegas at this time, that's going to throw you off. You've been doing so good. You've lost so many pounds. You're going to be drinking and not eating salads in Las Vegas, honey. Maybe, it could be whatever it is for you. I want to use examples that would have anybody a little conflicted, because these are not bad things. This is not someone saying like nothing crazy where it's like, duh, that's an easy hell no. Like that doesn't, I don't get down like that. That's not what I'm doing right now with my life. That's, so, it's okay to, again, really take your time and even giving someone an answer and really taking care. That is self-care. That is so much a part of this lifestyle that I talk about. But that example came to me in my own personal experience, because I had someone come back on my life and they just wanted to pick up right off where we left off. And like, oh yeah, this, we're going to do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, that sounds nice. That sounds great. That sounds fun. But I actually have plans. I'm not going backwards with certain things. Like it's just not that simple. That's not being mean. That's not being rude. That's not even saying a whole no. It's just let's take it moment by moment, step by step. And it really inspired me to make this video, because in the moment I was like going with the flow, and I was like, I'm sending the wrong impression right now. What are you doing? And so it's like, I'm telling myself as I'm listening to him talking about what we're going to do. And I'm like, wait a minute. You can't just, no, I can't, I'm not available. Actually don't want to do that. I actually will have to get back to you on that. I want to think about this. I want to think about that. Like, and there is power in that. There is a sense of self-discipline and boundaries in that. And again, it's back to the self-care, because what is best for me? What is best for my time? What is best for my children? What is best for the overall umbrella picture of my summer? I got June, July, and August, and damn near we're halfway through June. Does that coincide with my goals? I have to be very real about that, and I have to keep sight of that and almost tunnel vision. If you're not, and again, it's not about, are you coming with me or not? It's about like, can you wait for me? Can you respect me enough and be patient enough to say, I understand, let me know. I'm not going anywhere. That's the kind of things that you want to hear. You want your girlfriends to be like, oh girl, absolutely. Don't lie. Don't beat around the bush. Don't be a bitch about it. But just, let people know where you stand. Like, I would love to. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for coming back and telling me how you feel. Thank you so much for wanting to merge your life with me and share your life with me and wanting to do all these things. Like and there is going to be a time where I totally want to take you up on that 110%. Like, it's not even a no. It's just a not yet, not now. Because if you feel the need to elaborate, then by all means, your heart is going to tell you, where to insert, what and things like that. But your friends and your family should lovingly and in a very supportive way understand and say, girl, I get it. Like, you got to do what you got to do. There's going to be others. There's going to be other opportunities. There's going to be other times we're not, So that's what I wanted to share. I really am so proud that this video is super short. I'm actually going to go study, because that is in alignment with my nursing goals. Summertime is really hard to focus. It's really hard to like be in the house and like get in the books and do what I need to do. But I am determined. And so I'm talking to you as I talk to myself. And vice versa. Like, I get more out of this than just like views, subscriptions, and growing this channel. Like, it really is like a timestamp for me with my own growth and what I believe and what I'm doing. So I can look back and be like, yeah, I said that. I went through that. I did that. And now I'm on the other side of it. And I hope it will be as for you. And does that make sense? I hope it's the same thing for you. So until the next video, thank you as always for watching. Peace. Bye.